Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Leenda, and this is For the Record, Your Honor. I wanted to give a shout out straight first to those that had joined me on the live Supercross Saturday last weekend. Hope to see you again this following weekend. I wanted to talk about Deegan and Levi, the Showdown. Too hot in the kitchen, 250 East decision. What happened? So let's get into it. Wow. Anaheim 1 was quite the season opener. 2025 is stacked as ever with old and new talent, and this year is totally up for grabs. It's anyone's year, as we saw Jet fell back into the pack and not at his usual speed. Before all the 450 action, we saw some eager fans pumped to see a showdown between Haiden Deegan and Levi Kitchen. I myself was excited to see some head-to-head, side-by-side rivalry on the track. These two have a little bit of a past. Both play things off when asked about each other, but those who know, we know. In my opinion and speculation, the two of them come from completely different worlds. Sometimes that can work for a friendship, relationship, or a teammate, as you learn from each other and have constant fascination with each other's stories, explorations, and achievements. But Kitchen, who comes from a state that is famous for celebrities who are very quiet, mellow, but have a little bit of a punk rock or grungy vibe. And while Deegan comes from fame, money, and glory, as his dad is world-known freestyle supercross motocross rider Brian Deegan. He also has a sister who was in NASCAR, and she's continuing to do other extreme sports. Haiden had an early taste of his own fame at a young age with his vlogging and YouTube channel that he had with his family. Danger Boy is known to be fearless. Even as a child, the intimidation from day one for other riders was real, and his accomplishments are still haunting them. We have seen on and off the track a divide between the two, where it seemed that Deegan was okay with the full attention and getting reactions from his on-mic moments. Meanwhile, Levi just wants to focus on riding and perfecting it, and obviously winning. I think he was annoyed with Deegan and how he has some fans that are obsessed to the point they even attack Levi on social media in comments, and rumors are made out of thin air about the two. And Kitchen doesn't care for drama. He thinks it's stupid. Deegan is kind of welcoming to it because he knows it makes good TV and a perfect PR storyline, so the viewers will be hooked for sure and will be returning to watch the following race to see what happens. Soon as round 1 practice and qualifying was airing for Race Day Live, we noticed Levi Kitchen was kind of nowhere to be found at times. He was also not present the day before at press day media activities. Fast forward to Supercross Saturday round 1 season opener. Well, yeah, he might have been head face in the toilet. It was said backstage off the track that Levi was not feeling well. This was being kept quiet for the most part, as the team was in talks with Levi on how he felt. Did he want to make an attempt, take the L, sit out, or just switch coasts? People were curious even prior to the day of the race, as he arrived early that morning but was stationed away in a van separate from the whole team and management. Levi went out for some practice, and it was noticeable to viewers, media, teams, and his competitors that something was definitely wrong. He did not attempt qualifying. It's that bad. So later on, they had announced that he was not going to be racing and will be returning February 8th in Florida with the 250 East region lineup and start. This is a possible option for him because he did not start in any gate drop or qualifying. This was a major bummer, as so many were excited and eagerly waiting for the opener just to see Levi and Deegan battle it out. But is this really a bad move for Mitch Payton and his West Coast team? You betcha. This means he only has one rider out there, Garrett Marchbanks. This cuts his chances for a win for the team much more. But in an unfortunate situation, he just might have better chances now for the East Coast, as his lineup will be pretty strong of a team, including riders Ty Masterpool, Cameron McAdoo, Seth Hammaker, as well as new up-and-coming star Drew Adams as a backup for one of the pros, as he will be full-time racing and training in futures. At one point prior to season opener start, they showed Kitchen backstage and he looked horrible, pale, and just not there. They eventually sent him off to go relax, recover, and go to the hospital. The team manager spoke out in an interview stating that Levi had started to feel ill with the flu-like symptoms earlier in the week, days prior to the race. They didn't rush to any changes at the time, as they thought in a few days he would possibly be feeling better, but he actually got much worse. Mitch added that they sent him to the hospital to get blood work done, to get solid answers and hopefully some sort of treatment. Some people don't realize that the 250 divisional championships are comprised of 9 instead of 17 rounds, which means when they say every race matters, in this case it really does. There's no room for making up or mistakes. I guess we'll just have to wait and see if something happens or if tensions still stay high or even get higher between Haiden, Deegan, and Levi Kitchen when and if they do come face to face at East Coast West Coast Showdown of 2025. Who are you rooting for? Tell me in the comments down below, and I will see you in a new video real soon. I'm Leenda, and that's for the record, Your Honor.